Let's talk sports drinks today. I get questions all the time about what's the best sports drink for games, practices, training, etc. Um, and the answer is there's none. Uh, Most of the sports drinks on the market, the Gatorade, Powerade, etc., that you find, at the grocery store and at the convenience store, are just garbage. Essentially, it's a glorified Kool-Aid because it has a shit ton of sugar and very little to no electrolytes, which is what those drinks claim to be providing to your body. Um, there is really not a whole lot of electrolytes in those drinks. And as a matter of fact, the amount is so minimal that it doesn't really provide what you need during intense periods of sweating when you train really hard or during games or practices. So it really defeats the purpose, and really what you're just chugging down is just insane amount of sugar. Depending on the size bottle you're getting, it's like 40, 50, 60 plus grams of sugar that you absolutely do not need in order to rehydrate yourself. Sugar does not do anything for rehydration. Let's make sure that this is clear. It can help replenish your glycogen stores a little bit faster for long endurance athletes, people who do marathon and triathlon, Ironman, that type of stuff. There might be a little bit of a purpose there, but for most team sport athlete, it's completely useless. You do not need that extra sugar if you have a balanced diet and eat enough carbs and balanced meals. You will have plenty of glycogen to refuel your stores in your muscles, and that'll be plenty enough to perform at the highest level. Um, what's also important to understand here is that those companies just have tremendous amount of money for marketing and to pay top level athletes to appear in their commercials and to make people believe that such and such uses their product, and this is why they're at the top of their game. This is why they're performing so well, and this is just simply not true. This is just marketing strategies that companies will use and will make people believe that this is what they need because the athletes at the highest level are also using that, which often is not even the case. Um, so I hope this makes sense. Let's talk about some alternatives as well. What should we drink instead of Gatorade and Powerade and all those sugary sports drinks? Then um, the answer is pretty straightforward. A lot of times I just recommend drinking water, and that's really most of what you need to rehydrate yourself. And you can do things as simple as adding a pinch of sea salt or Himalayan pink salt to your water to really boost the mineral content, to boost the sodium content in your water. It really uh, provides you more electrolytes than Gatorade would. And another tip I often give to my athletes is the electrolyte shot. So I'll tell them to like squeeze a half a lime or lemon in a little cup, a little shooter glass or whatever, and add about half a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt or sea salt, and then just shake that, slam that down before a game or before a performance or before when you're going to sweat a lot. And that does a great job. Actually, it does a great job at preventing cramping also, um, as I've had people ask me about that before, and I've recommended that multiple times, and it's worked wonders in terms of preventing cramping. So just doing like the sea salt as a shot, or just add it to your water throughout the game or throughout your training, and that can make a big difference. If you have any questions, just hit me up. I hope that helps. See you soon.